And today we'll be continuing Classroom of the Elite. Okay, last time in Classroom of the Elite, quite a bit happened, and we kind of figure out how and where the show's kind of going, at least for now. So the main plot of what they're trying to do is right now they're in Class D. They want to try to get to Class C, B, then A. Because Horikita just wants to jump immediately to A. And because to get to each class, you need to have higher points. So if you get higher points, they're in D right now and they're at 0. If they get higher points than Class C, then C will go to D, and Class D will go to C. And same, if they get more than B, they go to B, and then if they get more than A, they go to A. Like that. That's how that works. But so obviously, it's not obvious, but Horikita wants to get to Class A, obviously, because she wants to be there. She feels like she belongs in Class A, and also because her brother, I think, is the class president. He's the president of something. I'm pretty sure he's the class president, but Horikita's brother always seems to just dog on it. I mean, he was literally about to hit her. Then Kiyotaka had to intervene and actually stop him from, actually hitting Horikita. So that's whack. But obviously, it's a good thing he did that. Well, good thing he stopped her from being hit, because that's just messed up. It seems kind of like Horikita is getting... I don't know if she's necessarily liking Kiyotaka more than she did. I think she actually... I don't know if Horikita is liking Kiyotaka, but at least I think she likes him more than she did the first time they met. Because, I mean, he kind of stood up for her, honestly, and, protected her from being attacked by her older brother. It's just so whack. I don't get that. But, and also, she mentioned that he looks good, but in a non-weird way, by saying he's fit or whatever when they were at the pool scene. So I'm thinking maybe she kind of likes him a little, but the way she is, she'll probably never mention it or even bring it up at all, if I had to guess. And at the end, we saw that all of Class D actually did better than they previously did. So that would mean that no one's going to be expelled, and I think they're going to be moving up, not to Class C, but just doing better than 0 points. And we also find out Kiyotaka purposely gets 50 out of 100 on all of his tests. For whatever reason. I don't quite understand it yet, but we're going to find out. So, alright, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, wood, bam. Oh, okay, so all of these points add up, right?
We owe it all to you, Kushida. Yeah, you totally saved our butts on this one.
Kushida. Oh, and Horikita. Maybe, no, I don't know.
Kushida, you must have been sent from heaven to help us pass.
What the heck, the animation, bruh.
Be honest. What exactly did you do?
What do you mean? Oh. Dang, okay.
I hope you've said your prayers.
All right, that's enough.
Is that Kushida?
Keep your damn
Oh.
nose out of it.
As one of your fellow students, I cannot allow violence to be perpetrated.
Who dis?
Understand? If you all insist on continuing the fight anyway, I'm going to have to call security.
Oh, snap.
Look, Ichinose, there isn't even a fight to continue. Pseudo's victimizing us.
Is that Sanji from One Piece?
From where I'm standing, you certainly don't look like victims
I think
to
it is.
everyone.
Are you sure you'll be alright on your own?
There's no point in cramming for it now. Take my chances.
I don't get, why are you in this school if you don't want to try?
I've summarized all the information from class in this notebook. Just so you know, I'm only doing this for my own sake. You really should study for yours.
And now I understand why it's best to not have people be expelled.
Keep playing on the basketball team in this school.
Because the more in the class, the more points you get if they do good. Right?
Free food selection is pretty abysmal, isn't it?
It's like terrible.
You want to consult
It
me
does.
about something. Don't worry, I will make it worth your while.
About what?
Do you still have any of your class's midterm questions from 2 years ago? I want you to hand them over to me.
How much will you pay?
10,000 points.
Nice, nice.
I'd be taking a big risk here too. I would need 30,000 at the very least.
Wow.
I'm afraid that won't work.
She can take some of Kushida's, maybe.
Forget making a deal.
Kushida.
Please reconsider.
Oh,
doing this to prevent a friend of ours from getting kicked out of school. I'm begging you to help us.
10,000. 10,000. That's it.
15.
15,000. I can't possibly go any lower.
I can live with that. You've got a deal.
Let's go.
That is if you include your quizzes from the first term with bonus. Don't worry about it. This is all well within school rules.
I suppose
Is it? Aren't they like straight up just gonna cheat?
it feels an awful lot like cheating.
I
Yeah.
disagree with you on that.
How?
To our proposition only confirm my theory. Trading old test questions among students is nothing out of the ordinary at this school. It's the same. Identical down to the letter.
Oh, that's great. So what does that mean about the midterm?
It'll probably be the same as last year's too.
I don't know, Chief.
People in danger of failing. They'll memorize all the answers instead of study.
Precisely it.
Yay.
You look smarter than you let on.
I'd say I'm more cunning than smart.
Oh, I don't know about that, Chief. I think you're both.
Do me a favor. Can you tell the class that you're the one who got the questions?
Sure if you want, but wouldn't you like to get credit for your hard work?
Well, in case you get caught.
And anyway, I think our classmates trust you a little more than they do me.
I don't know if that's the reason.
If you're positive that's what you really want.
I appreciate it.
Well, I guess this means you and I have our own little secret, don't we?
Now it's gonna blow up on Kushida rather than Kiyotaka.
There's something I want you to have before you leave for the day.
What? Test questions? Did you make these up or something?
Actually, they're questions that were in the midterm a couple years ago. I got them last night from one of the third years.
Seriously?
He told me that the tests have been pretty much identical for the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm impressed with you. I never imagined you'd be able to bring your scores up so much on this exam.
There's no way she doesn't know.
I acknowledge
She
that
has
you
to
must
know.
have put in the effort. However, Pseudo got a failing grade.
What?
Too bad.
Straight bro moment. How?
Threshold for failure on the midterm exam was 40 points.
No.
Score was 79.6.
There's some sus business going on.
By 2. Then round up to 40 points. I get the minimum score needed to pass.
By less than a point?
Ayamakuchi?
Sorry, gotta go to the restroom.
Something's up, boys. I can feel it. Yeah, there's definitely something going on.
So what do you want?
Sell me a point on that test. To add to pseudo score.
Really?
You sure are an interesting kid.
What is it gonna be? 60,000 points for a point?
Single test point.
Well, why not? It goes along with what you told us on the first day.
To make purchases, you will spend points, which are tracked using the school's computer system. At this school, you can buy absolutely anything.
Absolutely.
For rules to work, they must be applied across the board, even when it comes to the midterm. Okay? Good.
However, that doesn't mean you can afford that single point. It's quite a lot.
What, 100,000?
Number.
Let me see.
They're gonna have to get all the class points.
100,000 points right here and now, then we'll have an agreement.
Go get Kushida.
Chavashida.
That's part of the rules, too.
I'll help cover it.
Horikita, let's go.
Know what the punishment is. The price for losing one of our classmates might be high. I've determined that there may be certain advantages.
Wow, she has 88,000. Let's go.
Looks like Ewan must be at work again. He's dangerous.
This guy, look at him. Oh, she's hurt or crippled. Alright, I like that lady. Or chick, I don't even know.
Say has 1,004 points. For some perspective, we only have 87 right now.
What?
To be honest, becoming Class A feels like a pipe dream.
How
I'm going to give up.
how do you only have 87? I thought you...
I will advance to Class A no matter what.
You knew Suda would get a borderline score on the English midterm, so you intentionally...
I was gonna call it. Was that Kiyotaka?
Very nice thing to do for
He got 51.
I wonder why you changed your mind about it.
I told you.
I was gonna ask that.
Help us advance to Class A.
Okay, just keep telling yourself that.
Hey, you to suffer. Or you'll regret it if you feel despair.
What the freak?
Which of the above experiences would you prefer?
What the heck?
It's up to me. I think I'll take neither. But what's she doing with that compass?
Holy crap! What the heck?
What is it?
How were you able to get them to take back Pseudo's expulsion?
Oh, they don't know?
What did Kita talk to the administration? She
Wow.
told them that it wasn't right to expel someone as they're struggling.
That's so cool.
She said it's a process.
He doesn't like taking the credit for anything.
I've seen her speak so passionately.
Kiyotaka's so weird, boys. Why doesn't Kiyotaka take anything for himself? He's so cool.
I really appreciate it.
I should thank you. You didn't have to let us have the party in your room. Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what?
Would you say that girls like Horikita are your type? I'm just curious.
Oh, snap.
I always see you two together, and all the girls in class are talking about it.
Horikita and I are just friends.
I see. Okay then. I guess I should head back to my room.
Right.
Well, good night.
Good night.
That was a strange convo. Is that Horikita's or Kuishida's?
I don't see why I should
Bro,
be hiding.
you don't gotta act weird.
So you think you're better than me just because you're prettier? I hate your guts! I swear to God, I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! I wish you would just drop dead, Horikita! I hate you! I hate you! Stupid bitch!
Bro! Oh no.
Someone spying on me?
This is creepy. This is some like Higurashi stuff, boys.
It's me, Ayanokoji.
Did you hear me?
If I told you that I didn't, would you believe me?
Dude,
Breathe a word about this to anyone, you'll pay.
holy crap.
Tell everyone in the entire school you attempted to rape me.
That isn't true.
This show got dark.
I have the evidence to prove it. Your fingerprints and DNA in a very telling location. That's
What kind of crap is that?
deadly serious. Can you promise me right now that you won't tell anyone what you heard me say?
Just wait a week until she washes the clothes and there's no DNA. Like, you know what I mean?
Glad to hear it. Alright then. Well, I guess this means we have another secret.
Kushida, I don't understand. Who are you, really?
Okay. Wow. Is it over? Alright, boy. Okay. So. There's a lot to talk about in this episode, boys. Okay, so. The main thing is how they passed the test was they got class answers from grades higher than them. Because apparently the tests are like basically they're literally the same. But for some reason, because of the way the school is, I feel like this is all part of a trick or something. Because of how the school is, I don't feel like the actual class problems are all the same. Or I guess they are, but maybe it's intentional. Because I just feel like this is going to backfire. Or something, maybe. I don't know. But at first, he made Kushida get the credit for being the one who passes out all the test answers. I thought that was to get, in case it backfires, Kushida in trouble rather than Kiyotaka. But I guess it just went smoothly, I guess. Then we end up finding out that Pseudo, what's his real name? Or Kin Pseudo, actually got 39 out of, I think it's 39 out of 100. I'm not sure exactly, but you need exactly 40 to not fail. And just terrible luck, he got 39 out of 100. But in the beginning, first episode, the teacher says you can buy anything in the school with these points. So then Kiyotaka remembered that and talked to the teacher to get I mean, so it was 100,000 points for a single point. I don't know if that's just a one-time deal. It might possibly be, or just from now going on, you can buy a single point for 100,000. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, then can you buy score for your class with points? Like, if all of the class put all their points together, could they buy more points for their class? Or is by doing that putting points towards your score to increase the overall point value of the class? I don't know. But yeah, so since Kiyotaka did that, he gave the credit to Horikita, so now everyone thinks Horikita got Kinsudo passing. But actually it was Kiyotaka. So I'm not he's so interesting. He's so weird. I mean, he's so monotone, no emotion. He takes zero credit for anything. He purposely gets 50s, I think, out of 100, right? 50 out of 100? It must not be 50 out of 100, because isn't that like an F? I mean, I don't know how that works in this, but he purposely gets 50s. And when he said that at the beginning of, or the end of last episode, that everyone in the class did better than they previously did, when I heard that, and I remember that Kiyotaka purposely gets 50s on all of his quizzes, then I was thinking, okay, so if everyone did better, then he must have just done 51, 1 point higher. And we saw, I mean, it was in Japanese, so I couldn't read it exactly, but I saw a 51 on there, and I'm assuming that was Kiyotaka, because he always does 50s for whatever reason. I mean, he seems to be like a mad genius, but for some reason he's like, just doesn't care or something. I don't quite understand him, but very interesting. And we end up finding out that Kuwashita is completely fake. So the like almost dumb bimbo kind of act she puts on is like complete fake. She's actually completely the opposite. Okay. When I start thinking of things, I'm just gonna say it rather than holding it back in case it makes me look stupid. Because last episode, I think it was, or the first episode, I don't remember. Horikita was complaining to Kuwashita about why are you doing this? Like, are you here to sabotage me? When she said that, and like the way she responded and walked off from Horikita, I was thinking, does she have, I mean, like, are her motives not what she puts on, kind of? Like, I was thinking that, but I didn't say anything because I was thinking maybe she's just like the nice character. But I'm just gonna, from now on, I mean, I was just thought it sounded kind of strange, but I didn't think she's bad or anything. I did not expect this at all, boys. And this show is darker than I thought it was going to be, for sure. I mean, this show is a lot of things that I didn't think this show was going to have. Like, I mean, they're showing, like, tons of cleavage. I mean, I wasn't expecting... I mean, every shot we see of Kushida, like, bruh. Every single shot, just about. If he says anything about how Kuwashita was, like, freaking out and, like, kicking stuff, talking about Horikita, then Kuwashita is going to say that Kiyotaka tried to rape her. Like, bruh, really? I was not expecting that. I didn't even think they were going to bring up that topic in this show. I mean, this show got dark fast, boy. But, okay, so I kind of wish that didn't happen, because now from going forward, I mean, we're never going to look at Kushida the same. Kikia Kushida, right? We're never going to look at her the same now, because we all know how she really is. Is she going to even hang out with Kiyotaka anymore in Horikita, or is she now going to go her own way? I don't know. But when she acted like that, and she was talking about, and she was like kicking the railing, talking about Horikita, how she hates her. Does she hate Horikita because she's jealous that she might like Kiyotaka? But if that's the case, then why did she put the fake rape thing on Kiyotaka? You would think if you liked him, you wouldn't do that, hold that against him. And the whole thing where she put his hand like on her boob or whatever. Okay, I don't feel like that's gonna work. I mean, in reality, I mean, we know, first off, we know this place is cameraed up. So if they really tried, I'm pretty sure there's a camera showing that she put his hand on her rather than him doing it himself, for one. And two, wait a week or two, and once that is washed multiple times or whatever, there's going to be no evidence. It's not like any liquids or anything weird got on her. It was literally a hand. So a fingerprint won't be there forever, you know? I mean, just wash it probably once, and there's probably going to be zero evidence there. You know what I mean? So wait a week, then tell everyone that what she was really like. You know what I mean? So I don't know, boys, but so why is it that she's acting like this? I'm not sure, boys. I don't quite know. And I guess when she did leave her phone, it wasn't intentional. I thought for sure she did that on purpose to get Kiyotaka to leave his room, but I completely don't think that was part of the plan for her to leave her phone. I think that was a complete accident. So, and when Kushida asked Kiyotaka if Horikita was his type, and he said no, I don't think it's necessarily that she's his type, but more of he's Horikita's type. Because I do feel that Horikita does at some level like Kiyotaka because of the way he is. Maybe. But I genuinely don't think Kiyotaka likes Horikita, but I think maybe Horikita is a small bit that likes him. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm just throwing it out there. But at the end, at the very, very end, we saw... Well, actually, at the end of the outro or ending thing, it shows the point scale. So Class D has 87 points. Class C has 492. So we're like a third of the way there. Oh no, we're like a fifth of the way there. So yeah, I mean we're making progress, but we're still like not even close to Class C. So I don't know if the new rules thing is, because you know last episode I kept saying, why don't we just get rid of the people who don't want to be here? Well, the least amount of people you have in the class, the least amount of points you get overall, right? So if you had like 1,000 people in the class and everyone passed the quiz, wouldn't you get like 9,000 points or something? So the more people you have in the class, the higher overall points you get for the class. I think that's how that works. That makes sense. But I feel like, because Ken Sudo got a ton of screen time this episode, so I feel like he might become part of the gang, or at least we'll see him more, at the very least, I feel. I mean, he seems like an interesting character, so I'm assuming we're going to be getting more screen time with him. Maybe. I don't know. He might even join the gang. I don't know. Possibly. But that guy with like the longer hair that looks like Dio, he didn't take the quiz cheat sheet things. He didn't take it because he's above that, supposedly. I mean, he passed, so I guess he is. He didn't need the cheat. But I'm a little confused. Okay, so you need to be... How does it work to get put into the school? I was thinking you have to be like the best of the best of your schools to be granted access to the school. But it seems like 65% of all the kids in this school, don't even like care or want to be here. So how does that work? I mean, like Ken, for example, I mean, he doesn't even want to study. He just wants to play basketball. He just wants to shoot up some b-balls outside the school. So how is it he's here? You know what I mean? It must not be that case, because it doesn't necessarily seem like Ken's... I'm not calling him stupid or nothing, but... I mean, he doesn't even seem like he even cares. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to be expelled, but... I mean, he didn't even want to study. He'd just rather throw basketballs. You know what I mean? So I don't quite understand how it is that you get here. I think it's just... You're just selected. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But I think it's a little more than you're just selected, because Horikita's brother's in this school, and then she's also in the school. So like, what's the odds of a sister and brother both being selected to go to this school? You know what I mean? So there's some level to what it is that grants you access to this school. So is Kikia Kushida, is she just now gonna be like the villain? Okay, wait. One second. I'm backing up real quick. Okay, what the heck happened? Horikita pulled out what, like an X-Acto knife, some compass thing, a knife, like a compass thing with the little sharp edges. She stabs Kiyotaka. Is that what happened? I'm a little confused by that scene. I even rewatched it. Like, I mean, at first it looked like she was about to pull a gun out. Like, I was like, oh snap! But no, she pulled like a compass out, and she ends up stabbing Kiyotaka, I assume in the arm, because we know he got stabbed, because right before she did it, the screen went black, and you just hear him say, ow. Like, you know, he talks like Squidward. So, I mean, I assume he got stabbed, but I don't know. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Is Kushida just now a bad guy, or bad chick, or bad person? You know what I mean? Because obviously she's not a good person if she's threatening fake rape allegations towards somebody. You know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty terrible. So, I don't know, boys. I guess she's bad. Well, at least we don't know her motives. Is it just that she hates Horikita? Because why else do you hate Horikita? She must like Kiyotaka. But she's going at it the wrong way, because if you're throwing fake rape allegations at the guy you like, he's not gonna like you. You know what I mean? So, why else does she hate Horikita? I mean, she even asked Kiyotaka if Horikita's his type. So obviously she's jealous, right? I don't know, boys. It is what it is. And yeah, I don't know. I'm digging the show, boys. I am digging it. So yeah, I'm in here, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.